Hello friends, I am Rashmi Singh and welcome to my channel Unraveling Science. होप आप सबको मेरा चैनल पसंद आ रहा होगा। आप सबके लिए एक गुड न्यूज़ लाई हूँ कि अब मेरे चैनल पे क्लास 9th और क्लास 10th के कंप्लीट वीडियो कोर्सेज विद ऑल द चैप्टर्स एंड द सॉल्यूशंस आर अवेलेबल, सो you can go and check in their corresponding playlist and stay tuned for more of my videos. Thank you for all your support and please do not forget to share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.
Today's topic is Sound, Class 8, Chapter 10. What is sound? A sound is a form of energy that is produced when air molecules vibrate in a particular pattern called waves. Hence, sound is a wave. Vibration can be described as a back and forth motion of an object. Sound cannot be produced without any vibration. When we hit the drum, membrane of the drum vibrate, producing sound. Similarly, when we play a guitar, the string on it makes to and fro motion and produces sound. Sound is also produced by the vibrating prongs of tuning fork. Different instruments produce different sounds. Like guitar, violin, in these instruments, sound is produced from vibrating strings. In tabla, dholak, etc., sound is produced from striking the membrane, whereas in this flute, sound is produced from blowing air. Sound produced by humans. Humans have a voice box or larynx which is present in their throat on the upper side of the windpipe. As you can see in the picture, the larynx has two vocal cords which have a narrow slit between them so that the air can pass through it. As the lungs throw the air out of the windpipe, it passes through the slit and hence allow the production of sound as vocal cord starts vibrating. The vocal cord muscles also play a role in the production of sound. Their thickness and tightness describe the quality or the type of voice a person has. The vocal cords in male are of length 20 mm and in female 15 mm. Children on the other hand have a very short length vocal cords. Hence the voices, their qualities and their types are always different in women, men and children. Sound needs a medium for propagation. Sound requires a medium such as air, water or solids for its propagation because it travels in the form of mechanical waves. These waves are created by vibration of particles in the medium which transfers the sound energy from one particle to another. Without a medium, like in a vacuum, there are no particles to vibrate. The sound cannot travel. This is why sound can be heard through air, water and solid but not in outer space where there is no medium for sound waves to move. The speed of sound also varies depending on the medium, with the sound traveling faster in solids due to denser arrangement of particles than in liquid and gases. How we hear sound through our ears. As we know that sounds are produced as waves in the air, the sound waves travel to our ears where they are converted into electrical signals that our brain can understand. There are three major parts of human ear. First is the outer ear or the pinna, second the middle ear and third is the inner ear or cochlea. The outer ear or pinna, it catches the sound waves and forwards them to the middle ear. The middle ear converts the sound waves into vibrations that can travel to the inner ear with the help of eardrum. The eardrum is a thin rubber-like sheet present in the middle ear. As the sound waves reach the eardrum, it vibrates and these vibrations propagate to the inner ear. The inner ear or cochlea contains a liquid substance and the vibrations that enter the inner ear moves through this liquid. There are tiny hairs present inside the inner ear that turn these vibrations into signals for the brain and pass them to the brain through auditory nerve. The brain receives signal and interprets the sound. Terms related to sound. First, oscillatory motion, when an object travels in to and fro motion, that is, when it is called vibrating or an oscillatory motion. Examples are swing, pendulum of a clock pendulum, and tuning fork. Oscillation. An oscillation is said to be the movement of an object from one point to another in a periodic time. Frequency. The number of oscillations an object takes per second is called its frequency. The SI unit of frequency is Hertz. So low frequency means less oscillations, high frequency means more number of oscillations. Time period. As you can see here, the time taken for one complete oscillation of a sound wave is called time period. Amplitude. It is the maximum extent of vibration produced by any vibrating body from its mean position. Loudness and pitch of the sound. Loudness. The loudness of the sound depends upon its amplitude. Higher the amplitude, higher is the loudness of the sound. The loudness of the sound is directly proportional to the square of its amplitude. The SI unit of loudness of sound is in decibels. So you can see, lesser the amplitude, less is the loudness, higher amplitude, higher loudness. Pitch. The pitch of the sound depends upon the frequency of the sound wave. Higher the frequency of the sound wave, higher is the pitch. Pitch of the sound helps in recognizing whether the sound is shriller or flatter. You can see here low frequency, low pitch, high frequency, high pitch. Audible and inaudible sound. Audible sound is the sound that can be heard by the human ear. The range of the audible sound is from 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. Inaudible sound is the sound that cannot be heard by the human ears. Any sound having a frequency less than 20 Hz or greater than 20,000 Hz are categorized as inaudible sounds. Inaudible sound is divided into two categories: infrasonic, which means sound having frequency below 20 Hz, and ultrasonic, which means sound having frequency above 20,000 Hz. So here you can see audible frequency is for humans. For infra sounds is heard by elephants, octopus, and ultra by bats and dolphins. Noise and music. Noise. Noise is an irregular or unpleasant sound produced by random vibrations. It lacks harmony and rhythm, making it difficult to listen to. Examples are traffic sound, loud machineries, construction sound, etc. Noise is generally unwanted and can cause stress and hearing damage with prolonged exposure. Music. Music is a pleasant, organized and harmonious sound created by regular vibrations. It has a rhythm, melody and harmony, making it enjoyable to listen to. Examples are songs, instrumental tunes, symphonies. Music is often used for relaxation, entertainment and emotional stress. Noise pollution. Noise pollution refers to the excessive or harmful levels of unwanted sound in the environment. It occurs when the level of noise exceeds the acceptable limit, leading to negative effects on our health and environment. Harms of noise pollution. Prolonged exposure to loud noise causes permanent hearing loss. It increases stress level anxiety affecting mental health. It causes sleep disturbance leading to fatigue and reduced productivity. It also causes high blood pressure and reduced concentration. Measures to limit noise pollution. You can install soundproof materials in buildings and workplaces to reduce noise transmission. We can restrict the use of loudspeakers and amplifiers in public areas, especially during the night hours. Implement strict noise standards for vehicles and promote the use of quieter engines. Plant more trees as natural sound barriers to absorb and reduce noise level in urban areas. Designate special zones for industrial activity away from residential area. Thanks for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe my channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon.